guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have the top grossing god, PIKKON, here. Let's go ahead and Dokkan awaken him. I have him, of course, at 55%. I actually did bring him into one orb event with me, so he's not full level 1 links for the start of this 55% showcase, but whatever, right? So let's go ahead and quickly Dokkan awaken him. Again, I do have him at 55%. I actually do have PIKKON with full dupes as well. I managed to pretty easily get all the dupes I needed for PIKKON. So that was very, very exciting, right? This New Year's was much better for me than last New Year's. So we have PIKKON Dokkan Awaken. Let's also give our boy PIKKON a sticker as well. And then we can go ahead and take him into some action and see how good our boy PIKKON is going to be. All right, so let's go ahead and give our boy PIKKON the sticker. And let's see how good this looks on PIKKON. Oh, I love the fusing Goku image you get in the background. Woo-wee! His orbs don't glow or anything, huh? It's odd. I feel like they should have had, like, if his Ki blasts were, like, glowing, this would look a lot better. I mean, it's fine, I guess, but again, the Ki blasts should be glowing as well. Are they? Maybe very slightly? The Ki orbs, if the Ki orbs were like pulsating a little bit more, I think it would look a lot better. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to level this guy up. We'll go ahead and hop into some events and test out PIKKON slash Gogeta, or whatever you want to call this unit. Alright guys, so we're here in an event on PIKKON's team. Now I should mention this. I don't know if I mentioned this while doing the Janemba 55% video. I don't think I did. But on the friends list, I can only find one PIKKON. And on the friends list, I was only able to find one Janemba as well. A day after release, that's not common. Now, I don't know if it's because the leader skills, you know, it's just, like, you know, it's the two small categories at 170%, and then both Janemba and PIKKON just have the big super class buff. But either people, there's a couple of options. I mean, JP did get top grossing. I think it's very possible JP got top grossing just with people buying the sales. The incredible, amazing sale that Dokkan, you know, never has, but they did this time. And then people are saving it for 6th year anniversary. I really think that could be the case. Because there's just no PIKKON and Janembas on the friends list whatsoever. So I don't know. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this rotation. I mean, this is a rainbow PIKKON right here. Typically, I mean, this is a 55% video, but we could see a direct comparison. So he's at 159k defense. I mean, it's pretty good. Because if we get 3 type Ki spheres, which we can right there, that's going to activate a support type ability, and that's the rainbow orb for him to get his unit super attack, because we have Angel Vegeta in the rotation. Yeah, 178 with a 50% chance to dodge. That's pretty goddamn good. I like that quite a bit. Again, this is a rainbow unit, but he is still like link level 1s and 2s and stuff like that. By the way, PIKKON and Nail link up incredibly well. So, like, PIKKON, Nail, and, like, Dokkan Fest Piccolo, like, they all work rather well together. Now, Nail and Piccolo are not great offensively, but you could build a hell of a defensive unit with that. Alright, so here's going to be the unit super attack. With the unit super attack, remember, PIKKON is super effective against all types. So, 2.56, which, for a new Dokkan Fest unit, Rainbow, that's not the best. But, again, it is super effective against all types. So, the damage he's doing is actually going to be higher than that. He does also have... No, he has a guaranteed 1-turn seal. Yeah. So, okay, with the Rainbow Orb, you get a 50% chance of dodging and then a guaranteed 1-turn seal. PIKKON is going to be tremendous for Super Battle Road. Like, him and Janemba both, I think, are going to be great Super Battle Road units. All right, so now this is the 55% PIKKON right here. 134k, 55%, I'll take that. And again, with the rainbow, so now we have a decision to make, right? With the rainbow orb, we get the guaranteed seal for 1 turn and the 50% chance of dodging. But with 3 type orbs, we're getting 2 Ki and 30% attack and defense to the rotation. For the sake of the showcase, we'll go with the type orbs. But like, if I was in like Super Battle Road or something like that, I probably would have gone with the rainbow orb. But you know, you could pick and choose. Now, again, when it comes to like linking PIKKON with like Piccolo and Nail and stuff like that, like, we're talking some pretty good defensive, like, rotations. Like, you know, with Piccolo around, we could see where the enemy's super attack is. Again, he has several links. Let's see what PIKKON does right here. So that's 2 mil, not super effective against all types because we didn't get the unit super attack. But remember, he is greatly lowering attack on both his normal super attack and also on the unit super attack. So, PIKKON to me is off to a much better start than Janemba. I mean, Janemba, until you get big bad bosses at level 10, I mean, there's some iffiness with him. But Janemba, I don't know. I'll use him a bunch more, but I feel as though PIKKON potentially could be a little bit better. I mean, PIKKON, what's interesting about PIKKON is he is a huge buff to the Worthy Rival. The Worthy Rival team, dude, is going to be a lot better off with him because he works great with Nail, Piccolo, and then, of course, you've got, like, some of the, like, Angel, LR, Vegeta, so you can activate PIKKON's unit super attack on that Worthy Rival team. Like, that's nice for that team, for sure. All right, so this is, again, the Rainbow PIKKON. This is without having Angel, Goku, or Vegeta on rotation, so no unit super attack, right? Gogeta himself does not activate the unit super attack. It's only Angel, Goku, or Angel, Vegeta, right? So that's pretty interesting to note that. We were able to get the support type buff as well. Yeah, defense 178, pretty good. So let's see what kind of damage numbers PIKKON will do right here. Again, this is without him being super effective against all types. 2.56 right there, okay. So, but that's wit, but wait, the seal. Did I get a rainbow orb with him? I actually can't even remember. But okay, so we must have. I mean, basically 180k defense with a 50% chance to dodge. That's pretty good. He's also greatly lowering attack. You know, he has the support type buff. Now, just like Janemba, I certainly would prefer if PIKKON's support type buff was just for free. That would have been much better for these units overall if we did not have to jump through hoops to get that to occur. Okay, so, all right, we have this as well. Let's go ahead and use this. So what this does right here, so we're on turn 4. We're able to activate PIKKON's active skill. This is turn 4 or later from the start of battle, and there's an enemy with 50% HP. What this does is this activates a Ghost Usher effect. Now, keep in mind that this only works when there's one enemy, right? So it has to be one enemy, 4 turns, and they have to be above 50% HP. Honestly, I think PIKKON, they could have just given this to him turn 1. You could use it whenever you want. I think that would have been more than fine. But, I don't know. All right, so we're going to do this, again, because I want the support type buff from PIKKON. What's his defense? 114k, but obviously once we get the type orbs, now his support type ability will kick in. He's at 128k. All right. So let's go ahead and see how much damage we're going to get from Vegeta. The other thing, too, about this team, so this team, by the way, we're on PIKKON's team, Connected Hopes, plus also, whatchamacallit, Super Class. I believe the only unit I'm using on here who's just purely Super Class is Supremo 5 Time. All the rest of these units are on PIKKON's category, right? So keep that in mind. All right, so let's go ahead and see what PIKKON does right here. Remember, he is super effective against all types. He has quite a few links active with Piccolo. 1.87, not the greatest, but it is super effective against all types. He is greatly lowering attack. He can potentially have the support type buff as well. I think PIKKON is pretty solid. But, like, you're going to want to be using him with, like, these Piccolo and Nail units and shit like that, right? Like, it's like PIKKON is super good on, like, a Worthy Rival team or, like, the Battle of Wits team led by the LR, Goku and Vegeta, literally the Dokkan boss we're fighting right now. PIKKON's going to work really well with all those units, so definitely keep that in mind. But I'm liking what we're seeing from this PIKKON so far. I think he is a fairly decent unit for sure. So let's get this attack set right here. We got the support type buff again for PIKKON. Again, PIKKON has a much easier time getting his support type buff, only needing 3 type orbs, whereas Janemba needs 4, which is so stupid. So PIKKON up to 2.95, not super effective against all types because we don't have an Angel, Vegeta, or Goku there, but the greatly lowering attack, a lot of these effects are good. You know, he's next to Nail. They have a lot of links like Supreme Warrior, Cold Judgment, and shit like that. And, like, Nail is, like, doesn't Nail stacks, doesn't he? So, like, this is really good. This is going to be a very good defensive team, PIKKON's team. You could add in, like, Vegeta, you get your Angel, Gogeta in there. The category is not the greatest because it's pretty small, but you could build, like, a nice, solid defensive build here, for real. And you even have, like, the Physical Future Gohan, who's another good defensive unit. Int Gotenks, Int Future Gohan, all good defensive units. So It's a pretty good defensive category, all things considered. You also have like Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku on there we could get for the orb changing. So PIKKON, not bad whatsoever. I actually, this is off to a good start. I like the way PIKKON is looking, honestly. All right, so now we're in the Worthy Rival team. Again, this is where PIKKON is going to be looking, I mean, he's going to fit really well, again, because his Link set, right? Things like Supreme Warrior, Gentleman, Experienced Fighter, Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, Otherworld Warriors, Fierce Battle. Like, his Link set, if you take just a quick glance at it, looks like it sucks, because, I mean, Otherworld Warriors right now is just a complete L. I don't know why the hell he's got that, right? But, like, you know, something like Supreme Warrior, Nail has got that. Experienced Fighters is pretty common. Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, Fierce Battle. Like, he does actually have links that are going to be very common where you're going to be using him. All right, so his defense here, 130k. I mean, that is with Android 17 on rotation, but that's, I mean, I feel like that's good considering we are about to do this right here, which is going to activate the support type buff. So now his defense jumps up to 140k. 55%, I feel like that's solid, right? He's greatly lowering attack. This is not going to be super effective against all types, but he does have the 50% chance to dodge as well, right? So let's see. Now, again, his defense, he's getting a huge buff from Android 17, right? But no attack support for PIKKON right here. This is just his damage. Yeah, see, that's not what I would consider very... I don't know, that 1.7, that does not blow me away. I mean, he's doing a lot of other things, right? Greatly lowering attack. He does have that seal, which again is going to be very good. Man, he really is going to be super good for Super Battle Road, huh? Like, yeah, he really is. The dodging, the greatly lowering attack, all that shit, like, man, PIKKON is going to be impressive. And then Cold Judgment, the rotation of him and AGL Whis is going to be absolutely stunning for Super Battle Road. No doubt there. All right, so I do have our boy Beerus here. Remember, Beerus is a support type unit. I might just keep him away from PIKKON for now, though. So that way we could just sort of see like a bunch of PIKKON's numbers without support. And then the final team we go to, we'll definitely do Battle of Wits, because I think Battle of Wits with like that Goku and Vegeta and PIKKON together, that's going to be a really nice 1-2 punch, because Goku and Vegeta are going to do a lot of damage. They're very good defensively. They're also going to activate PIKKON's unit super attack, because that's Angel Vegeta in the card with Goku, right? Now, once they fuse into Vegito, you would lose the ability to do the unit super attack. But, I mean, I think PIKKON and that Goku and Vegeta is a really good combo for Battle of Wits. Like, that's really, really powerful for sure, right? All right, so PIKKON... on this rotation, we've got a lot of his shit active right here. So we have everything active except for shitty Otherworld Warriors and then also Gentlemen. Both of those links are pretty much ass cheeks fodder, and we're just not really going to see those links be activated very often. I don't know what the hell they were thinking giving him Otherworld Warriors, by the way. Unless they're gonna, like, really start buffing that up or something, like, I just literally have no idea what they were thinking. I don't know what they were thinking giving him Otherworld Warriors, because... Again, right now, really the only two usable units on there is Angel Cell and Angel Frieza besides PIKKON himself. Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku has aged quite a bit. I mean, you have the new Veku, I guess, but like, why did they give him that? Like, unless we're about to get like a massive Otherworld Warriors buff at some point, it's just very stupid that they decided to do that, honestly. All right, so we know what his active skill does. I guess we'll just go ahead and use it again. Why not? Like, we know what his active skill does, but damn, oh damn, is this a really... Like, if you get this off, I mean, this is powerful, man. And this is something... I mean, I don't know about using it in Super Battle Road. If the enemy did not have an HP restriction, you could use it for sure, right? The HP restriction, I think, is what hurts a little bit there. The enemy HP restriction. Turn 4, you potentially could get, depending upon... you know, like how defensive your build is and shit like that. One enemy probably wouldn't be the worst negative either. Ooh, boy, 1.52. See, that is not good right there. I'm sorry. Like, the brand new Dokkan Fest exclusive unit, 1.5, his damage does not impress me whatsoever, unless you have his unit super attack active. And then it's way different, because then at that point, you have super effective against all types, which is super good, right? So, yeah, both PIKKON and Janemba are a little bit weird. Right now, I think I like PIKKON quite a bit better, actually, than Janemba. Janemba's wonky, man. Like, you know, yeah, you could look at him, and he's not taking damage, which is great, but unfortunately, until he transforms, he's not really doing much besides not taking damage, is he? Like, I don't know. Like, well, I need to get Janemba full link leveled and stuff like that and take a look at him, but, again, he did not impress me, really, when I was using Janemba, right? Alright, so we'll get one more turn from PIKKON here, and then after this, we'll go over to the Battle of Wits team, where PIKKON and that Goku and Vegeta, the STR Vegito unit, they are going to be very, very powerful together. Alright, so the only link we would get from Angel Vegeta is, well, the only extra, it's just Fierce Battle, which he's already got, right? So no Rainbow Orb here, but we can get the Type Orb, so we will be able to get the Support Type buff. Definitely something that's good for that Angel Vegeta as well, right? See what his defense is looking like, PIKKON's? 116k. Yeah, I mean, a Rainbow Orb is super important to him, because PIKKON has, like, I would say, like, pretty good defense, especially if, like, Cold Judgment was full link level 10 and stuff like that. 1.7, but this is super effective against all types. But PIKKON, it's with that Rainbow Orb, once you get the 50% chance to dodge with his very capable defense, and he's greatly lowering attack, and he's got the seal and shit like that, that's where PIKKON's going to start to look really good, right? Again, PIKKON, there's certain things have to fall in place, but PIKKON seems pretty good to me. I actually think they did a pretty good job with him. I mean, if anything, I would change his support type buff to not needing type orbs, but at the very least, you only need 3 type orbs for him and not 4 like you do with Janemba. And I would also prefer if that Ghost Usher effect of his was, like, just, like, right away. You could use it whenever you want, like Angel Gold and Frieza, but it'll still be ultra powerful in any difficult events or things like that, right? Wow, okay. Pretty good luck link leveling on this run. 5 links, I'll take that in the showcase. Sure. Alright, so now we're on the Battle of Wits team. Again, I think this is going to be a really good place for PIKKON, because, again, Goku and Vegeta are going to give PIKKON a lot, right? Now, we have... What links do we have right here? So we have Experienced Fighters, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle, and honestly, that's all we need, right? We have Shocking Speed, which is a defense and key link, and then Experienced Fighters and Fierce Battle is going to give them a little extra attack power. The other thing, too, about that is we are going to be able to activate PIKKON's unit super attack, again, because Vegeta is technically an angel, like it's, you know, Goku and then Angel Vegeta. So, boom, we're good there. That's why I brought Mr. Buu as well, the double orb changer, so that we can really, you know, be able to get PIKKON's support type ability, as well as, you know, get lots of orbs for Goku and Vegeta. PIKKON had 100k defense. Let's see the damage numbers he puts up. Again, with Goku and Vegeta Angel, he is going to have the super effective against all types. So, again, the 1.87 is more like a 3 million attack stat. At 55% is good. Units that are super effective against all types play very well without dupes, right? Obviously. So, I mean, listen, to me, Janemba versus PIKKON at 55%, I don't even think it's close. I think it's a landslide victory for PIKKON. Just being real. Now, you know, once Janemba gets... Because I don't consider, like, level 10 links really to be that free-to-play friendly. Like, you know, Janemba with Big Bad Bosses link level 10 is way better than Janemba with Big Bad Bosses at level 1, right? But, like, that's the thing. It takes so much grinding, so many stones, that I don't know that I would really consider, like, a level 10 link really that free-to-play friendly. And more or less what I do these 55% videos as is, like, I guess, like, how free-to-play, how good is the unit without dupes, right? Free-to-play style. So that's why I don't put equipment on these units. I don't really level their links going into the 55% showcase either. It's just like a free-to-play look at the unit. To me, PIKKON is a lot better. The other thing, too, about PIKKON, now, maybe a lot of free-to-play players don't have, like, Nail and Piccolo, but, I mean, there's a good chance that free-to-play players are going to have this LR, STR, Vegito, Goku, and Vegeta, because either you pulled for him and got him during the Worldwide Download Celebration, or you're going to get this guy with red coins. I mean, I would say... I've had so many people asking me about, like, getting the blue fusions here on JP with red coins and, you know, what they're doing on Global with their red coins, that I think I probably will make a who should you get with your red coins video. Global, I think getting the blue fusions with red coins right now is a smart play. If you're on JP, though, I would say no. Save your red coins for the anniversary banners, because if STR, Goku, and Vegeta... I think STR, Goku, and Vegeta is the best unit in the game. To me, they are. They are number 1. Easily, I would say. I think LR Buhan is up there, you know, like Jiren, Turles, STR UI Goku. But this unit, the good link set, having prepare for battle, unshocking speed, like, you know, now PIKKON's introduction to the game makes them even better, because PIKKON is a huge addition to, like, Battle of Wits. Like, these two as a rotation is uber powerful, because they're both so good defensively. PIKKON could be a support type unit if you get good luck. Like, I like these two together a lot. I mean, obviously, Janemba and Super Janemba is a pretty goddamn good rotation, too, but PIKKON doesn't need the, like, he doesn't have a shitty transformation condition to get good like Janemba sort of does, right? Like, Janemba is gonna, I don't know if I want to call him an offensive powerhouse after he transforms, because, like, yeah, I feel like Bojack is way better offensively than Janemba after Janemba transforms, right? Like, when Bojack transforms, he's way better than transformed Janemba. I just feel like Bojack is just, like, better in every way than Janemba, pretty much, isn't he? I don't know. I am not impressed by Janemba. Let me close my mouth and get him to level 10 links first, but we'll see, Because Bojack, you know, as I use him more and more, I was like, oh, Bojack is freaking crazy. Hopefully that'll happen with Janemba as well. All right, so we got the God of Showcases Kid Buu on rotation. We're able to get the Rainbow Orb for the 50% chance to dodge. We got the 3 type orbs for the big support type buff to Goku and Vegeta. Again, these two, man, this is a powerful rotation. I love that so much. PIKKON and Goku and Vegeta. Like, 2.21, that's pretty, with the super effective against all types, now we're talking. 55%, and he's greatly lowering attack, the guaranteed seal, the 50% chance to dodge, right? Like, he's doing a lot. 2.4 now? This is 55%, and I think PIKKON's putting on a little bit of a show right here, just being honest, right? Like, he's kind of, now Goku and Vegeta at 5.2? Man, I don't know. PIKKON looking pretty good. I like what I'm seeing from PIKKON, man. You know, just saying, PIKKON, you know. That boy PIKKON, he ain't too bad. Here, I kind of want to do this. I love doing this Vegeta's active skill and letting him get big, fat numbers. I think we've seen enough from PIKKON. He has a lot of different facets to his kit. The Rainbow Orb giving him the guaranteed dodge, or excuse me, the 50% chance to dodge is so good. Why did they treat Janemba like dog shit? Because PIKKON, 3 type orbs and 1 Rainbow Orb is all he needs for his restrictions, whereas Janemba has 4 type orbs and 2. Dude, the difference between 1 Rainbow Orb and 2 is big. I think that's a big difference. And 3 type orbs to 4 is a big difference as well. Now, you know, depending upon the situation, Super Battle Road, stuff like that, one thing I think I've noticed is that in Dokkan events, the key placements, even without orb changes, always seems to be good. But you go into, like, Super Battle Road, and the orbs usually is working against you, right? So, I don't know, man. So far, it doesn't even seem close to me. Like, PIKKON seems way better than Janemba. But then again, like, I remember when I did the private server early look with Janemba, full level 10 links and stuff like that, Janemba was looking pretty solid. So, I think it's one of these things where as I use Janemba more and more and I get him, like, rainbowed and link leveled and stuff like that, he's going to look more impressive. But right now, there definitely is a lot to be desired, I think, with Janemba. And PIKKON seems pretty solid at 55% to me. It's like, if you're a global player and you want to summon on this dual Dokkan Fest, in terms of the units, I think PIKKON, again, for 55%, PIKKON, I think, is comfortably better than Janemba to me. I easily think that, right? Because guess what? The link level update happened. Links are super important. And, you know, Janemba has got some good attack links and stuff like that, but, you know, he has no key links in his fat form. Whereas PIKKON, Shocking Speed, it's not hard to get Shocking Speed active. You know, it's not hard to get experienced fighters in Fierce Battle, right? Whereas Janemba, you know, key is going to be a problem for him in the same way that it's not really an issue for PIKKON. The other thing, too, about PIKKON is that he does get that, he gets 4 key from Rainbow Orb, so he has a guaranteed super attack there, basically. Pretty much. So, like, if you give that to Janemba, like, I think that would make Janemba a lot better as well, just giving him all the extra key on Rainbow Orb. Like, I don't understand why they seemingly went really light on Janemba, but they went super heavy on PIKKON. It's a little bit odd, but whatever. Oh, level 9 Link. Sure. I'll take that. During a showcase? Yes, let's go. Yes, sir. All right, so this is Righteous Heart, Defending the Otherworld, Paikuhan. His leader skill is Connected Hopes, category key 3 and 170% of stats, or Superclass key 3 and 130% of stats. Now, I don't know if people, again, the categories are small, not really the greatest. I mean, PIKKON's actually seems like it's working pretty well. Like, I think you can get some solid builds there. Janemba seems a bit wonkier. I don't know. Again, man, I feel like I'm being too hard on Janemba, but I don't know if people just don't like these leader skills, and that's the reason there's no PIKKON and Janembas on the friends list, but, I mean, that's the thing. Both of them will be fine on other teams. They don't need their own team to be good, right? Because, again, PIKKON works great next to Goku and Vegeta. Janemba's going to look better on Transformation Boost anyway, Cooler's team, right? So, I guess that's not really too much of a negative, but that's, like, for a free-to-play player, if you're, like, summoning for, like, one of these big-time units, like, it would be preferable that they have, like, a good leader skill as well. And, like, PIKKON and Janemba do have good leader skills, but it's not like their categories are super crazy or anything like that. Like, these are very easily skippable units to me. PIKKON's super attack is the Burning Shoot, which greatly raises attack for 1 turn, does immense damage, and greatly lowers attack. So greatly lowering attack is a ridiculously powerful effect, especially combined with everything else he does. His unit super attack is the Otherworld Master and the Fused Warrior. I like that. That greatly raises attack for 1 turn, immense damage. The attack becomes super effective against all types, and it greatly lowers attack. That is really good. That's pretty damn strong. So basically what the unit super attack does is it makes PIKKON super effective against all types, which is, again, ultra powerful. And then that will activate if there's an ally whose name includes Angel Goku or Angel Vegeta attacking in the same turn. Seems pretty restrictive, but you have the 3-year anniversary LR Gogeta, you have the new STR LR Vegito, and then I think they're going to do a remake of that 3-year anniversary Gogeta as well. And when that happens, I mean, the Otherworld Warriors, he's going to be on all these teams as well, and that's going to be crazy with this PIKKON too, right? So that's definitely something to look forward to. His passive skill, Fulfilling a Duty, gives him 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then Superclass allies get 2 key and 30% attack and defense with 3 or more type key spheres obtained. Honestly, that shouldn't have a restriction, I don't think. But, I mean, it's still a powerful effect, but I don't like the restriction whatsoever. Then he gets an additional 4 key, basically ensuring a super attack. And he gets a high chance of dodging enemies' attacks with 50% chance. And he guaranteed seals the enemy's super attack with 1 rainbow key sphere obtained. That's ultra powerful. And again, this is where Janemba gets shafted, because 2 rainbow key spheres to me is way different than 1. I feel like 1 is not that tough, and especially in like Super Battle Road and shit like that, not that hard. But 2, it's going to be a little bit iffy, I think. Then PIKKON has an active skill which works as a Ghost Usher, very good, called the Greatest Master in the Otherworld. This basically delays enemy attacks for 1 turn. It's a Ghost Usher, right? Can be activated when facing only 1 enemy whose HP is 50% or above, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle once only. So I think I would prefer if you could use this whenever you want it. I mean, this would make PIKKON like one of the very best Super Battle Road units in the game, but is that an issue? He's a brand new Dokkan Fest exclusive, right? Like, who cares? So I would prefer, because I don't like, so we got like an enemy restriction of having multiple enemies, we have a turn restriction, and we have an enemy HP restriction as well. Like, when they, like, start, like, double and tripling up the restrictions, it's not fun, right? That's not fun. So, that's the only thing. I mean, in long events, it's going to be great, because you're going to have plenty of opportunities to use it, right? But, like, Super Battle Road, you probably won't be able to get it off. I mean, Dokkan events, you can. Battlefield is another place you probably will be able to get this off with regularity. You know, maybe fighting, like, Jiren or something like that if you're still on Global, so that's interesting. His links are Supreme Warrior, Gentleman, Experienced Fighters, Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, Otherworld Warriors, and Fierce Battle. At a glance, it looks like it's a shit link set, but I mean, really, Cold Judgment, Experienced Fighters, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle are all pretty good and pretty easy to activate. And, you know, again, he's got Shocking Speed, other Experienced Fighters, and Fierce Battle with the best unit in the game, I think, in my eyes, SCR, Goku, and Vegeta. So, PIKKON, you know, even after the link level update, you can make it work. And then obviously with like Nail and Piccolo, he's linking up very good. PIKKON is okay, links-wise. He's okay, actually. His Focus Multiplier, 150%, obviously. And then our boy PIKKON is on a few different category teams, so he'll be able to help out on a few different teams here. So for starters, he's on his own team, Connected Hopes. Not the greatest category ever, but I feel like the units do actually mesh together pretty well, right? If we had like another Angel Vegeta, you know, Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku had a Dokkan EZA, that would help. Actually, wait a minute. So Tech Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku is not on here, but the free-to-play one is. Interesting. So they're telling us then that I assume this is the one that's supposed to be fighting. Okay, even though this card art is Goku fighting Fat Buu, I believe, and then the other one, the Goku is supposed to be, I guess, Goku against Janemba, but they have all these characters that fought Janemba on here, so I guess Dokkan is saying that this is Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Janemba, and the Dokkan Fest exclusive one that's going to get an EZ is the one fighting Fat Buu. Even though the super attacks are swapped, right? Like he's clearly fighting Fat Buu in the card art and the super attack animation, and the other one is clearly fighting Janemba with the super attack animation and his card art, but they kind of have it like swapped there. That's very interesting to me, because I mean, again, right? Like look at it, like, well, I mean that's the Goku that's fighting he's fighting Fat Buu. I don't know. So, are they saying that the Goku that fights it's weird. Maybe I guess they are saying the Goku that fights Janemba is not on the category. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know. Very hard to decipher. PIKKON is on Movie Heroes as well, so we've had a powerful pair added to Movie Heroes recently, dude. At LR Gohan and now PIKKON. Pretty good. Movie Heroes still has infinite amounts of units that can be added. PIKKON is also down here on the Worthy Rival category team. PIKKON is a huge power buff to the Worthy Rival teams. That is super good. He works really well with a lot of those units. Unit super attack is not going to be that hard to get there, so that's solid. PIKKON's also on Otherworld Warriors, where, again, he's going to be a huge addition to this team as well. And this team really does need it, so we will see. This is a good start. I mean, obviously, there's all those other filler units that could be on Otherworld Warriors as well. But, I mean, again, this is a good start to that category team. Then PIKKON is also on Saviors, so he's on Tech Ultimate Gohan's team. There's some other good units he could work with on Saviors for sure. Is Mr. Buu in this? He's not, huh? Okay. But PIKKON will work good on, because Saviors is basically a few units plus Hybrid Saiyans. So getting PIKKON with like a lot of those Hybrid Saiyans and shit like that could be pretty good. I mean, we get the 50% support Pan next to PIKKON on that team. That'll be good. And then finally, PIKKON is on Battle of Wits. Now, this is huge being on Battle of Wits, because again, I think Battle of Wits is led by, in my opinion, the best unit in the game, STR Goku and Vegeta/Vegito. So there we go. Let me know what you guys think of PIKKON. To me, at 55%, at least, PIKKON seems comfortably better than Janemba. But let me know what you guys think, right? So thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.